the latest. Thank you for your love and support. I appreciate you all. We are still on the journey to African freedom because we are not free. A lot of us are not aware that we are still struggling for our freedom. This is a very powerful message coming from Captain Ibrahim Traore, and I want you to give this video a like so that this video can go far, and please share this video. According to Captain Ibrahim Traore, women are welcome in Burkina Faso. As we are trying to grow Burkina Faso, we are welcome. Women all over Africa visited our all-in-all Captain Ibrahim Traore, and they are also contributing their quota to the independence of the African. We know we can never claim we are independent when we do not produce anything and we continue to be dependent on other people. And Captain Ibrahim Traore said, if this continent will be united, it is we the women that can do it, because we understand what it takes to bring life into this world, to nurture the life, and to always make sure that we guide the children on the right path. No woman ever wants to see the child going wayward. According to Captain Ibrahim Traore, he has seen a lot of images that our youths are dying on the Mediterranean Sea just to seek greener pastures, because Africa, they do not see the opportunities here. So as we are trying to create the opportunities for us all to have something to do in Africa, we need to unite. And it is the women alone that can unite. That it is the women that have the heart to cause the unity that we are looking for in Africa, because no woman or mother wants to see the children that she brought into this earth divided. We always want to see them united.
Hello, dear sisters. Welcome here, thank you. It is an honor and a great pleasure to receive you. Well, that yesterday, I would have liked to be part of the party at so from the Olympic Sports Palace. The agenda did not allow, but I think we have been validly represented by the Prime Minister of the government to support you in your openness, so of this forum, and thank you this morning, to be there so that we can share these moments of communion. I am also particularly moved of your presence and what you are doing, especially entrepreneurship, the industrialization of Africa. I think that, beyond all that, it is the independence of Africa that you are looking for. And who better than you women to help us? And when I say help, I speak in the true sense of the word. Who better than you to help us, we head of state, to get Africa out of this situation? I say this because alone, you know, the pain of pregnancy, the pain of, you know what it is, like pain in this world, to raise a child until he is an adult, and it hurts all women. To see children they have given birth to and not being able to support to their needs, perhaps the only meal during the day, that a woman cannot find for her child. It is she alone who is able to sacrifice himself so that the child is at least in good health and isn't minimum condition. And I know it hurts to all women to see our children try to cross the dying sea, and the waves transport them to the beaches. Because right here in Africa, they have not found enough to survive. And they try to cross the ocean. In all possible conditions, I have seen images that hurt a lot. And we want to change that. We don't want to see that anymore. And we think that in Africa, we are to have our daily power to live with dignity on our continent. And who better than us? Who better than you to help us in this fight? It is a very difficult fight. Very difficult from the interior, first of all from Africa. Before talking about the imperialists, the fight is first complicated. Because between us Africans, we are not talking about LA itself. Voice, we do not like each other, it must be said. We need to transcend these barriers. That we have set ourselves, we must bring ourselves together. I count on you women to help us unite. It's the only thing. This is the only thing that can allow Africa to prosper and hope for this independence, this self-sufficiency, entrepreneurship, industrialization, as I said. Often there are many jobs in the industry that only you women are able to do because you are patient today. On talk about processing agriculture, of our materials to feed us, feed our markets. Who better than you to do it? We are in the process of writing to think to several programs for women, especially in the rural world, to create spaces, to find water so that they can produce, but also accompany them so that they can transform materials first, and I encourage you, therefore, to motivate women them in the CE is cities, to the countryside. To have this spirit of entrepreneurship, that's the most important thing, that they can believe in themselves and see that it is possible to go beyond what we didn't imagine and transform for our children, for our parents, for Africa. And it is quite possible, and I congratulate you. So I already congratulate you on this initiative, which is an awareness-raising initiative, for me of all women, that they are rural or urban, so that women can understand that their role is in this industrial transformation of Africa and much larger industrial units. You still women. You manage better very often than we men. And so I encourage you to launch. Burkina Faso is well open. It is a country, I would say, who is starting the construction. And so all the ladies who want to undertake in Burkina Faso are the winners. Especially encourage all women, no matter what, where they are in Africa, to undertake, and again you who can advise us, to give us confidence and finance women's entrepreneurship. And I trust you, and I know that a woman does not have the heart, as hard as a man, when given money, or when money is lent to him, to do certain things, instead of going to the goal, which is industrialization. Very often, we can afford to go to the bank to take money for industrialization, but go do something else. Very rarely women have this courage, and women are fixed on their goals. That's why, once again, we are in several programs. The real emancipation of our women must come from there. And as I said, every day is the woman's day, and we will work every day to see that women can emancipate themselves, because it is she who must protect our families. It is she who must protect Africa. So I count on you, so that this message is passed everywhere. It's a good thing you are in almost all African countries. Continue to gather to pass the message. And I hope that through you, we can unite Africa. That's the most important thing. I can count on your tenacity and your self-sacrifice, so that the message can get through. We have too many different, often useless, in Africa. You can help us soothe hearts. You can help us even in conflicts that eat away at certain areas of Africa. Women can help a lot. When women talk, we listen to us, and it may make us change our decisions for a while to another one. So I invite you to continue to argue, to talk, to raise awareness in Africa, to help us end these wars, and get to work, and that we can accompany you to undertake. I count on you, and I hope that the goal will be achieved soon. Thank you very much for coming. IT won't be the last time, and I remain available about anything we can do. Beyond, the place of the woman is immense in our program, and through you we will make wonders. May God bless you. May God accompany you all in your activities. Very soon, we will meet again to take stock of the situation and perspectives yet to be drawn. Thank you all very much. Long live Burkina Faso. Long live Africa united, the country or death.
So he's leaving the mantle on the shoulders of women to make sure that as we are busy doing other things to help the continent to grow, we will be the ones that will bring the unity among us. Always I say what men can do, women can do and do it better. And some of my brothers don't understand, because when it comes to this fight, we need to play a very important role. And as he said, we have a way of causing this change to happen. We have a soft heart. We know how to talk. The heart of a woman isn't like that of a man. Like he said, when a child is hungry, and even if there is nothing at home, it is the mother who knows what to do. The woman will go to any length just to provide something for the child, to see that the child smiles. And if Africa can smile, it is we the women in Africa that can cause this to happen. Captain Ibrahim Traore is encouraging everybody on the continent as a woman to also contribute in this fight. And it is very important. Ours is not to sit down and be talking about how we are going to fix our nails, how we are going to fix our lashes, and then the Brazilian hair and whatever. We have a lot ahead of us, because people are making sure that the African do not rise. We stay backwards. And that is the reason to which we have all these things that they are doing to the African. Why is it that the African cannot unite? It's as a result of what these people have done. That is the reason to which they make sure that whenever a country rises to seek for freedom, they use the other ones to bring that person down. And when they told us that coup d'etats are not good, and for that matter, we need to restore constitutional rule, it ended up that coup d'etats are really the good ones, because we have good and bad, not like the Gabon and the Guinea. We have coup d'etats leaders in Mali, Niger, and Burkina Faso, causing a change in Africa, bringing unity in Africa, making sure that the African is liberated. They are the ones that are opening the eyes of the African to see that we are not free, because people are making sure the African is only at the consumption side. With all the raw materials that we have, with all the resources that we have, look at the fate of the African. This is not what we need to be doing, and this is not how we're supposed to be. So we need to do what we need to do in order to unite ourselves. And we can only achieve all the things that we want as Africans when we rise up united as a people. If we continue to see ourselves divided, different, then we can never go anywhere, because we need ourselves in order to get to our destination. When Mali, Niger, and Burkina Faso took office, if they shouldn't have united, when ECOWAS rose up to see that the coups are spreading and these leaders are doing everything possible to open the eyes of the African, today we wouldn't have been seeing what we are seeing in Mali, Niger, and Burkina Faso. It is the unity and how they saw themselves as one people. That was why they rose to fight against ECOWAS. And today we are all smiling that we have a revolution in Africa. So unity is very important, and that is when we can defeat the oppressor. These people came to Africa united, yet the African is divided, fighting against these people, claiming they are fighting, and expect that they get freedom. And we are the ones that will always go and sit there and be begging these people to give us freedom. This is not how things works. This is not how things work. So as Africans, especially the ladies, this is not the time for us to be thinking about what is beauty. This is the time for us to also contribute our quota. We are warriors. Unlike the stories that they gave to us, that our place is only in the kitchen. We have queens who led Africans to liberation. So if truly we are looking for liberation, we women must also join in this fight in order to cause that freedom that we are looking for, especially the women who have the voice that will only use it to promote things that are not necessary. This is the time for us all to know that we have a voice and we can cause a change, and we are all Africans. Whatever we try to do to please other people will never give us the freedom we are looking for. Don't think that because you can dine with them, you are one of them. A cockroach, a butterfly can never be a bird. We must come together and cause this change in Africa. United we stand, divided we fall, and united we keep standing forever and ever. The greatest enemy of the African is mental slavery. So let's decolonize ourselves from mental slavery. Let's keep sharing to educate our brothers and sisters. Together we make African great for ourselves and the next generations that are going to come. So that's the latest around the world in Africa, West Africa, and in Burkina Faso.